but I have lived in Germany twice, once as a private citizen and once as the United States ambassador. And I'm a modest student of German history. And I know what was being said about somebody else in the 1920s. And you can unfortunately drop in names from today into those observations from the 1920s.
Phil Murphy, Democratic candidate for governor, caught on tape comparing President Trump to Adolf Hitler. We're joined by Matt Rooney, editor of the Save Jersey blog. Matt, you broke the story. What do you got, Matt?
I'll tell you, this one's quite something else, Bill. So Phil Murphy, the presumptive Democrat nominee for governor in 2017 here in New Jersey, was at a rally back in November 20th, right after the election of President Donald Trump. He was speaking to a big group of progressives in Montclair, and he made some interesting comments. Among them, compared Donald Trump's election to the rise of Adolf Hitler and the Nazis in Germany back in the 1920s. We posted the video when it blew up, and I think a lot of people are putting a fresh set of eyes on exactly who this guy is.
Jessica, you caught up with Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno today. What'd she say about it?
Well, you can't be timid in politics. The gloves are off in the New Jersey race for governor. Lieutenant Governor Kim Guadagno is ready to fight. I caught up with her at the radio station New Jersey 101.5 for her regular segment with hashtag Digging In with Kim. We talked about Phil Murphy comparing Trump to Hitler.
Say what you mean, right? If you're really talking about the President of the United States, which you're clearly talking about, and you're clearly referring to the President of the United States as Hitler, say it out loud. Okay. Have the courage of your conviction to say it, and then take the heat.
She also called for an independent elected attorney general.
If you have an independent elected attorney general, well, that means he answers not to the governor's office, but to the people themselves. And what I'm really doing is suggesting that the governor, whoever that next governor would be, hopefully me, will give up a large part of her power to the people.
So, Matt, what do you think about what Kim said? I mean, it stands to reason. Phil was kind of dancing around this whole issue, talking about how he lived in Germany, he's studied German history. I mean, it was just almost a ridiculous statement that he made. Obviously the comparison was to Hitler.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Phil Murphy needs to go back to school. The part that drives me nuts about him, Bill, and I know this is what drives you nuts with politicians too, is the hypocrisy of it. Aren't you doing exactly what you're criticizing? Aren't you doing exactly what you're preaching against? Is that the kind of guy that's going to be able to move New Jersey forward and overcome all these massive challenges we're facing?
What is your take on Kim's call for this independent elected attorney general? As Jessica had pointed out, is it an in-your-face to Christie, and does that help her?
Yes, it is an in-your-face, and yes, because it is an in-your-face to Chris Christie, who a lot of people don't like, it's going to help her. Look, New Jersey is one of only, I think, 7 states in the union that does not directly elect an attorney general. You would have somebody who is accountable to the people, who has an incentive to lock folks up, and quite frankly, you probably would have seen a lot more people go to jail in the past few years if we had had somebody that would have had that independent incentive. I don't think anybody's going to disagree there are people in Trenton who deserve to go away.